Hello and welcome back to the Geeklys. We are playing Firewatch.
Let me sit up right. I've wanted to play this game for a while now.
I played through this game and it was extremely beautiful. So new game.
Okay.
You're gonna be making all of the decisions that set up the game for you. Empty game.
We'll do 4.
4.
Yep. Just so we know which one is ours.
This was one of the games that I didn't want to be in school because I was so happy to come back and keep playing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take. I think it's maybe 4 hours long.
It'll be a decent one.
It'll be a decent series.
It's not like Mega Man where we already have 10 hours on it.
Panic.
Panic at the Disco?
I was trying to think of like a Panic at the Disco lyric, but I couldn't really think of one.
This is gospel
for the fallen one.
Just another LA.
Okay, you see Julia.
What's up, Julia?
Just live in the moment, alright? You see Julia.
Alright.
You see Julia. Press X.
How you doing, Julia?
She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Okay. You are drunk. So what's your what's your major? You're pretty. You're fucking sexy.
We're gonna take a nice approach.
Nice approach, all right.
Nice approach.
You slow.
Like it's not like the other one was nice, but we're gonna take like a more lean back approach and not be all upfront about.
You're like
everything.
leaning on a chair. Hey, what's going on? You slur the word major. Hey, what's your major? And it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool. You reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Get it? Get it?
Toxicology?
Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asked you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend.
Did I do it?
You did it, man. You totally smashed.
Damn, dude. Is that my car?
It feels really reminiscent to see this again.
Do I get to drive the car?
You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great.
Okay.
You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good.
Life seems good.
Julia wants to get a dog.
I hear a dog barking.
There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it to her class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen with Julia while she's walking this dog. It's badass. So which dog do you want? You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket, or you adopt the Shepherd and you name him Man?
Well, she wants the beagle.
Uh-huh. So in your situation, if you were head over heels for a girl, would you want the dog that could protect her or the dog that she wants?
Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck! Dude, I don't... On one hand, I fucking love beagles, so I would pick that one either way.
Right.
But now that you said that...
Yeah. Like, who would you... Like, if you're not home and she's walking the dog, who would you rather walk? Who would you rather she walk? A German Shepherd or a beagle? In the streets of, I don't know what, like, CU, that's like California? Maybe? No. California University, I think. Shepherd? Alright. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and a pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she says.
Oh God.
It's going right there.
Kids?
Kids are not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be good. One day, why rush? It's all up to you, Tyler. It's all you. You're the one with the controller. What would you say in this situation? Let's say 3 years into a girl, and she wants kids, and you're like, I'm not too sure. I'm sure he's like 28 this age. Yeah.
28's a decent age for kids, I guess.
So what would you say?
I don't know. That would be pretty good. Because one day, why rush? It seems like a good answer, but it also seems like a dickish answer.
Yeah.
So.
Like if you ask your wife for anal and she's like, one day, why rush? It's like, oh, but I fucking want it now! In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best for their parents to be hitched. You say she's absolutely right. So now you guys are married.
Where do I go?
On the trail.
Dog? Do I have a backpack?
Yeah, you just grabbed the backpack. You just slinged it over your shoulder as soon as you got out the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you hold down L1. Probably not right now.
That's what L1 does. Is this when the bear attacked me like Leonardo DiCaprio?
1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call you, you're worried, and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her.
I don't want to get mad. I'm a nice person.
So you just ignore them?
Yeah.
You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work.
Okay.
1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. What would you do? Would you pose like He-Man, or would you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model?
Well,
I'm the kind of guy that would do a He-Man.
I'm nothing like He-Man.
You look like a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah, I'm anorexic like a Victoria's Secret model.
I throw up the one Cheerio I had for breakfast.
Fuck it, we'll go with that one.
Very nice. Very nice.
No, very nice. It's a spicy name.
It's a very beautiful game.
How long is this game like?
I think my first run, I beat it in about 4 hours, but 1 hour was completely dedicated to finding one thing that I couldn't find. So when we get to that point, I'll probably just look it up. But everything else is it's rather really simple and really nice.
2 forks, fire, lockout.
Yep. That's where your station is. Your job is to watch the forest for any fires. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town, and it brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Me, move, fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, your beat is goddamn facing.
I'm gonna beat his goddamn facing, but I might get killed. Fuck it, we'll do it anyways.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Mayhem was the wrong choice.
Really?
Bucket would have fight it.
Really?
Yeah. I replayed the game twice. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy in a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river.
Do we still get Mayhem? Where is he?
He ran away.
He's no... Puppy!
Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. You convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. I actually do. My shop teacher, when she first started teaching at the school, her husband lived in Baltimore. And she would commute back and forth to school every single day. from Wilmington all the way to Baltimore.
Jesus.
What would you do?
I don't know.
If you have a wife who completely wants a job in a different college across the country, would you want her to come back every weekend?
Well, I can't agree if she commutes back and forth because it's 2,000 miles.
Right. So you convince her not to take the job?
I guess. It's the only option that's somewhat
So you would
logical.
stop your wife from having her dream job? Teaching at a place as beautiful
What
as
do you want me to do?
I'm trying to tell you, Tyler, this is your choice. You're
know.
molding the game to your choice right now.
Is she like commuting back and forth like every day?
Like every weekend. What would you want, Tyler? Tyler, you have to choose. You have to choose, Tyler. These are very, very strong things, and you can't just eeny, meeny, miny, moe them.
This one.
You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if you're taking the job and you won't come with her. You say yes again. Bullshit. But she decides not to take it. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to her 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine to try to forget about it. Are you getting emotional yet?
Yes. Is this how this entire game is?
This is how this entire game is going to be, Tyler.
Just me making decisions?
No. This is just setting up the game. What would you do if you saw your wife crying in the stairwell because of something that happened today she had no control over? Would you talk about it?
I don't know. I think she had control over freaking out at somebody.
That's actually, you'll find out that she had no control over it in a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Would you want to get a therapist and talk about it, or would you just ignore it and just think it's something normal that happens?
I'd rather get a therapist to talk about it. That makes more sense.
After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from an early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now.
Is this when the fire starts?
No. But this is my favorite part in the whole game. It's a Victoria's Secret That's him posing.
We might need to censor that.
Nah. Nobody censored it when they played it.
Really?
Yeah, I guess YouTube's cool with it. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and
Hey, he did come back.
Oh, I guess he did. I thought he ran away because they didn't really talk about him in the game. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. So everything's going better now. 1987. Julia affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. She has to be brought home from home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave, which means she lost her job.
Jesus.
Some days you get Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips from and to her house from Australia. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weeks visits from Daniel and the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else within 24-hour care at home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you're determined to take care of her by yourself.
Fuck, dude.
What would you do if you had a wife that has early onset dementia, which means she constantly forgets shit's happening, she lives in the past, she can't remember if she took out the dog, she can't remember if she was cooking, she could burn the house down? Would you keep her with you and take care of her, or would you put her somewhere away?
Fuck!
Would you take care of your wife, or would you have somebody else take care of your wife?
I feel like somebody else could do it better than me.
With 24-hour care?
Yeah. Wait. Okay, there are my feet.
Yeah, this game is one of the few that you can actually see your body.
Yeah, we were playing, I was playing
wrong way.
Okay. I was playing CSGO with a couple friends, and we were playing a thing called Strat Roulette, and one of the strats was everybody look down at your feet and start screaming. And I was like, what the fuck? Alright. So we just all looked down, and we never realized this for how many hours do we have? Like 800 now?
It's a deer.
Oh, shit. So for like the 800 hours I've had CSGO, I never realized, hey, you can't see your feet. So we just all looked down, and I screamed at the top of my lungs, no one in my house.
What are my feet? Her family agreed with your decision. You didn't read it, damn it.
Fuck! I didn't even mean to press the button.
You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut off your balls. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you old typewriter and urges you to use it if you don't want to see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of her mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it.
Jesus.
Firewatch. That is the first
This is
episode.
depression! This is literally depression.
Do you feel that you want to cry yet? You had that feeling if you want to cry for a while now?
Take a bite.
Is it in the back of your throat?
I'm gonna take a bite of your pizza.
That is the first episode of Firewatch, guys. Hold on.
I can see my feet!
Not yet. We're not ending it just yet. Go up to the lookout tower. So this is your home base for the rest of the game. This tower right here.
So what you're saying is if I lose this tower, I'm fucked.
Basically, yeah. Well, I mean, you can't lose it because you'll have a compass and a map.
Oh, is that a lag spike?
No, it was just saving. We'll go up the stairs.
Yeah.
You can, you're still wearing the ring, by the way. The marriage ring.
Am I?
Yeah. On your left hand. You'll see it when you hop over things. Or when you open things and stuff like that. A cool little Easter egg that I didn't notice in my first playthrough, but I did on the second, was that the typewriter that Susan gave you is actually inside of the cabin.
Really?
Yeah, you put it down with the rest of your stuff.
Is that it? Huh. Where is it?
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Is it there?
The radio?
No, the typewriter.
Oh, no, it's not here yet. You have it
Two
in your
Forks
bag.
Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Where? Where's the radio? There it is. Hello?
You gotta pull it, push down.
I got
Go down to hello. There you go. Now you release it.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Hey there, Delilah!
What's it like in New York City?
Excuse me?
1,000 miles
People
away, and I
take
forgot
this
to
job
listen
to
to
get
song.
away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
So go ahead and guess what's wrong with you. You killed your 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and
Me.
Ooh,
I'm going now.
Just a second. Now it's my turn.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch.
Next
Next time on the Geeklys.
Hey.
No more emotionalness for like another 5 episodes, but that was a heart-wrenching episode.
I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom.
Don't forget to comment down your saddest move you've ever seen, and one punch that like button. Next time on the Geeklys. Yes, you do. Oh, it's so true.